what's up? Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Thank y'all for joining the show. Y'all pardon me for being a couple of minutes tardy. I had to move my show back a little bit because honey, this morning. Oh my God. It's been a busy one. So thank y'all for being here. Hopefully everyone tapped that like button. Thank you for all of your support. Get all my stuff together here. All right. Hey, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and speak. Let's scroll back up. I see y'all in here. Y'all in here. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day to the humpers this morning. Sound good. Thank y'all. Y'all know I work and we do our blog. I'm trying to get y'all show out. I'm trying to multitask this morning, honey. All right, Marriage House, good morning. Sheila Washington is here. True TV Podcast, good morning. Good morning, Shirley Terry. Sweet Essence in the building, good morning. Deborah Banks, good morning. Mary Giles, good morning again. Rose Armstead, my other mod is here. Siobhan Foster, good morning. Good morning. Esther Battle, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Sheila Washington, good morning. I didn't say Siobhan Foster, good morning. Why I'm repeating names, y'all? Shilton, I see you again. Carla Burrell, good morning. Henry Lee, good morning. Maria Perry, good morning. Okay, yeah, we say that. Erica Butler, good morning. Lisa Bell, good morning. 575 Trail Rider, good morning. Alicia Mary, good morning. Kim Swenson, I see you. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Valerie Rainey. Good morning. Lisa's World. Good morning. Big Steak, I see you in the building. Good morning, Delilah T. Good morning. Gail West. Good morning, Felicia. Coletta Passmore. Monica Gillespie. Good morning, Ronnie. Sunny days. Good morning. Coco Mo. Good morning, Monica Gillespie. Velma Sadler. Angela is here. Good morning. I see y'all in the building. Diamond Eyes, I see you. Good morning, ma'am. Simple Mom and Family TV. Good morning. Let me write some names so I don't be forgetting y'all, because child. Y'all know I get to. Let me go ahead and start making my list of my content creators that's in here so I don't forget nobody. All right, let's see. Okay. So good morning. I don't want to forget y'all. All right, so yes. Y'all said you can't see me. Y'all cannot see me. Y'all said you cannot see me. Are y'all serious? Put a 1 if you can see me. Put a 1 if you can see me. Put a 1 if you cannot. That's weird. Hold up. This is weird, child. Stream, y'all doing team too much. Y'all cannot see me. Okay. Lord. Ed. Let's stop camera. All right, hold on. Let me refresh. Because I don't know that. All right, can y'all see me? Can everybody see me? Put a 1 if you can see me. Put a 2 if you cannot. You said it came up, but then it disappeared. I just refresh. I had to go back and refresh so y'all can see me. Oh my God. StreamYard. Okay. This be me every month. I need my people to see me. Okay. Yeah, we count our money out to you. Damn. Thank y'all for letting me know. So I don't be sitting here talking to y'all. You be like, Cameron, where the hell you at? Belle Wilson, I see you in the building, ma'am. Good morning. Damn. Shonda Allen, good morning. I see you. Really good morning. April R.N. Virgo. Okay, I see you. Janet Driscoll. Good morning. Dee Darden. Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. I'm trying to get everybody so I don't miss nobody. Good morning. Shirley Terry. I think I said, but good morning again. Say yes, beautiful. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate ya. All right, let me make sure we got everybody, honey, before we move on. I don't want anybody to be like, Cameron, why you didn't speak to me? All right, y'all be on that. Okay, so y'all see me. Great. All right, let's jump in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful hump day. I got fruit in my teeth, y'all. I had my thick cut bacon and my fruit this morning, as I always do, and I'm feeling good. I got my tea up over here so I can sip and burn my damn throat again. Damn, you know it'd be hot in your mouth, then you swallow and burn your damn throat. That's what I did yesterday. But good morning to everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by, okay? Said, Caramel, do you see me? I see your name, Tyra, with her crazy self, okay? But yes, let's jump on into the show because we got some great topics, y'all. We got some tea to spill. We got some acid to drag. Y'all know how it goes over here on Caramel. With Caramel's Car Chronicles, okay? Yes, y'all know how it goes. So y'all gonna laugh a little bit. I don't know, some of y'all might cry. I don't be doing none of that. But yeah, so we got the tea for you guys this morning. All right, got a great show. Said I had a pineapple and blueberry smoothie. Come on, smoothie. Okay, yes, that sounds good. All right, and I love both of those, pineapples and blueberry. That's a great combination. Yes. Let's get into it, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. What up, KBR? Do I have all my mods in here? Are all my mods in here this morning? Queen Paradise. Good morning. So I got all my mods in here. Tyra is here. Hold on. Belle Wilson is here. KBR is here. Rose. Child, let me find out I got all my mods in here this morning on a good old Wednesday. Lord, let's get on into the show, honey. Thank y'all for being here, child. Anybody get here acting a fool, y'all take them down like Chris Brown, okay? I ain't playing. Slam them down this morning, okay? Grab them by the neck and pow on the pavement. All right, KBR, I want you to DDT them. Belle Wilson, you slam them. All right, Rose, you give them the elbow in the eye. All right. Truth, you stomp them like roaches. All right, y'all got it. Who else? Did I miss somebody? I said Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. All right, you karate chop their ass. All right, and they come in here with our bull-ish today. Yes, honey, we ain't taking it. Yeah, so my team got it. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Foot up the ass this morning. That's how we rolling. All right. Gang. Let's get started, y'all. Woo. Somebody wig gonna get tore off this morning. I want to see it too. I'm gonna stop my show and look at that shit. Yes, God. All right, let's get into it. I'm taking the air supply. All right, so former Caltrain employees, all right, are sentenced for y'all stop making me laugh. Building illegal apartments inside the train stations, child. They don't doing too much. How you just up and go in the train station to build a damn apartment? These people are wild. Let's get into the show, child. Ooh.
2 former Caltrain employees have been sentenced to jail time after building and living in secret apartments inside Caltrain stations on the peninsula. ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns looks at how these men were able to pull it off.
2 former Caltrain employees were sentenced to a collective 6 months in jail this week. Both men were charged back in 2024 with the felony theft of public funds after they embezzled money to build secret apartments. One in the Caltrain station in Burlingame and the other in the nearby Millbrae station.
This is why I say to people, never say you've seen it all, because something like this new will come up.
San Mateo County District Attorney Steve Wagstaff tells us the men lived inside the apartments for several years. In total, they spent over $40,000 building them and even had things like office spaces and living rooms inside.
When it's public money that is being stolen by a public employee, that's egregious. That takes it up a level.
Both men followed similar schemes in order to create the apartments. How it worked was they hired contractors to remodel former office space, but kept each invoice under $3,000 so that they could be approved. Caltrain was unavailable for an interview, but sent ABC 7 News a statement, which reads in part, "The misuse of public funds for private use is a violation of the law, Caltrain policy, and the public's trust. In cases where there is evidence of unlawful conduct by an employee or a contractor, we immediately act to rectify the situation." Outside the Burlingame Caltrain station Friday afternoon, many passengers were shocked to learn what had been going on.
Now I'm looking the building. I want to know what kind of furniture he has upstairs.
Now I'm looking the building. Girl, do we need to call ICE on you? I am looking the building. Okay, who be saying that? I am looking the building. No, ad ain't nowhere in sight. Ad ain't nowhere in sight. Go off, girl.
Cromer tells us he takes the train about once a week. He said he never had any indication someone was actually living there.
I'm surprised that nobody else noticed as well, so he obviously kept well under the radar for everyone.
Caltrain was told to keep the apartments as they are while the cases were making their way through court. And even though they were relatively simple, they'll likely leave an impression on many here for quite some time.
Maybe once in a while in life, people can do these crazy things. I think he's loco.
In San Mateo County, Tim Johns, ABC 7 News.
Girl, you ain't even supposed to be here. Get your ass off the news for ICE run up on you. All right. Notice won't no black people talking to the news because why? We don't give a fuck. If they ain't bothering us, we ain't bothering them. That's how black people feel. We don't give a damn. Build an apartment wherever you want to, as long as it ain't on our property. You ain't bothering us. We don't give a damn. We're not about to get up in the news and be talking about nothing that don't, pertain to us, especially if it's these foreigners, child. Because I'm starting to see Hispanic people saying, oh, well, the black people should come and speak up for us, with this ICE situation. We like, bitch, we ain't about to talk because we don't know if we next. Hell no. I mean, nothing against y'all. Y'all burritos is good. Y'all tacos and all that shit be good. Thank y'all for Taco Bell and all that other shit. But guess what? That's y'all problem. We're not about to fight y'all fight on that, baby. Okay, nope. And I ain't trying to be insensitive, but black people, y'all shut y'all mouth. Don't be getting in the news talking about no damn ICE and all that. Hell no. My ICE is in the freezer, bitch. That's the only ICE I want to talk about. ICE running around and snatching folk up. I don't give a damn. Okay, I really don't. If you over here illegally, maybe that sounded sensitive this morning. Maybe. I don't know. I'm on demon time a little bit. But hey, you over here illegally, that's what comes with it. You voted for Trump. Hey, go for the ride, baby. Go like Diddy told his people in the freak offs, finish strong. Okay. Because you asked me, is that insensitive? I mean, I don't know. Shit. Black people stay out of this business. This ain't got shit to do with us. Okay, ain't got nothing to do with it. Just like this right here, you ain't seen no black people. So yeah, what had happened was I was walking and bitch, I saw a dresser and a bed. I was like, who built an apartment in the fucking train station? Like, let me go ahead and call somebody and tell them it's an apartment down here, bitch. No, we don't care. No, Inga ass, okay, from across the water, want to be up there talking in broken English, trying to tell some shit. Nosy as hell, because y'all know white people know. Nothing against any white people watching me this morning. Because sometimes it's good to be nosy. Okay, sometimes it's good to be nosy. But in this right here, I really hope they figure out who built these damn apartments. Because, I feel like there's more things going on in the world that's a little bit more important than this. All right. It's a lot of homeless people. They were like, fuck it. They ain't going to give us nowhere to stay. We'll just build something. All right. But let's move on. I don't care about that no more, child. It's just part of political news. I promise. All right. Somebody else who don't care. And you already know who it is, child. Trump. Or Donna Trunk, as Shamar called him, child. Donna, Donna, Trunk, like what you put your shit in. That. All right. Donna Trunk, okay, says that getting on the phone with Governor Tim Walz after Minnesota powwowings would be a waste of his damn time. Like he got all this stuff to do, okay? He says, I ain't calling him. Hell no. I ain't calling him. Let's get into it.
On Minnesota, there were a lot of horrific details that came out today about the suspect who's been charged there. Have you called the governor yet or been able to speak to any of them?
I don't really call him. He appointed this guy to a position. I think the governor of Minnesota is so whacked out. I'm not calling him. Why would I call him? I could call him and say, hi, how you doing? The guy doesn't have a clue. He's a mess. So, I could be nice and call him, but why waste time?
On Minnesota, there were a lot of
whacked out. You whacked out. Maybe you mad because your little parade didn't do so well. Trump. Okay. Now, y'all know the wife of State Senator John Hoffman, they said to use the body as a shield to protect his daughter from the targeted power. Okay. Y'all know they got power out here, girl. These folk crazy. Now, prosecutors said that a suspected Minnesota power visited a home for 4 state lawmakers on the night of the powwowing with intent to unalive them. Okay, I don't know who pissed him off, but he was on demon time. Okay, and he was running around like Rambo, knocking on people's doors and Swiss cheesing. But it says that update child said that the suspect, of course, y'all know, in the powwowing of Minnesota lawmakers have been taken into custody, so they got his ass. Okay, great for them. Child. Now, says breaking news, child. Democratic lawmaker Melissa Hortman, and husband was powwowed and unalived by a fake cop in politically motivated assassination. Okay, so this sound like some behind the scenes stuff, political shit that we obviously don't know and or care about, as long as our name ain't on the list. All right, so it sounds like he, targeted who he wanted to. And I'm glad they caught him because that's some crazy ish. All right. Imagine somebody knocking on your door. You think it's a police officer and it turns out to be somebody who, got your name on their list and is there to take you out. So this is sad. All right. We're gonna move on. I ain't gonna stay on political stuff too much because child. All right. Now, this was sent to me by one of my subbies. Thank y'all, because I told you I want to talk about what y'all want to hear. So we're gonna go ahead and share this. This is another piece of news I know y'all can use. So now they're saying that Miss Sewell, honey, as you guys can see here, she is questioning the big beautiful bill, and she's asking this particular congressman a question, and he can't give a straight answer. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Because y'all, that's how it be. They be doing some underhanded mess behind the scenes. Then when you question they ask, they can't give you a simple yes or no. That's all she asked him, simple yes or no. He can't give it. So let's go.
I want to congratulate you. You have a very sophisticated constituency to ask questions like this.
Just because you're poor doesn't mean you're ignorant. I actually, with all due respect, only get 5 minutes. So I'm going to ask, my constituents have sent me a list of questions that they just want yes or no answers to. And out of respect for the time and the fact that they want some clarity, I hope that you'll just say yes or no. The first question is, will the big, beautiful bill add to the national debt? Yes or no? Is that a yes or a no? That's a no? Yes?
Sorry?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
It remains to be seen.
The second question that they wanted me to ask is, will all Americans have a net benefit from this beautiful big bill?
It is it's difficult to.
Yes or no?
Again, it's impossible to say all Americans. It is ridiculous for me to give an answer for 337 million.
So someone who makes $1 million, and no one in my district makes $1 million, to my knowledge, will get a tax increase. Will get a tax benefit of $81,000. That's $223 a day. Now, the average tax rate in 2027 for people making under $50,000, which in my district is about 63% of the people that I represent, they will only get a tax break of $265, which is 73 cents per day. But the fact of the matter is, if you're only saving me $268 and you're taking away my health care, which 16 million Americans will have no health care, will lose their health care. And they have to lose their health care in order for you guys to actually pay for your bill. I mean, to pay for your bill by kicking people off health insurance and giving them no health care, to me, is immoral and not fair. The last question that I was asked to ask you was, when will we hit the debt ceiling?
I want to congratulate you. You have a very sophisticated constituency to ask questions like this. The so-called X date is a.
With all due respect, just because you're poor doesn't mean you're ignorant.
Told his ass, didn't she? She's like, don't come in here trying to kiss my ass. Answer these questions, okay? She definitely put out some good points, okay? Because if they're taking away, and we talked about this the other day, healthcare, honey, everyone, if you on the face of this earth, you need healthcare. You don't ever know when you're going to need a medical emergency. You're going to need some healthcare. Okay, it's expensive as hell to go to the emergency room alone. So just imagine you need surgery for whatever reason. To go into the hospital, it's expensive. If they give you a Tylenol, you got to pay your entire life, damn near give your left leg to pay for the bill for just a Tylenol. It is essential that everyone has what they need in terms of health care. And this lady here, baby, she put it out there, and obviously he couldn't give a straight answer. Obviously, it's not going to affect him like the other American people who are in a lower tax bracket. All right. It's weird. It's crazy that they're even stripping health care from the American health care loan. If you're paying for out of pocket. Now, if you're getting it through your job, which is great because you're only paying a certain percentage of it. But if you're just out here willy-nilly paying for insurance, it's high as okay. It really is. It really is. They were trying to get rid of the Obama plan and all of that. Those are things that were put into place for people who, like I said, are in a lower tax bracket that still need the same things that people in higher tax bracket need, which is healthcare. You ain't cutting their healthcare. So it's a catch-22, guys. It's a catch-22. But thankfully, we see a beautiful black woman like this right here that can get up there and go toe-to-toe with some of the best of them. I love to see it. Just like Jasmine Crockett, I love to see stuff like that where they can challenge these white people who think that because we're black, that we're not educated, baby. It's a lot of very, very intelligent black people who hold offices and that can hold offices, okay, that are probably in lower tax brackets than a lot of these people that are in office. Shit. We got some very intelligent people. But you gotta know, and you gotta be aware of the shit around you. And obviously Trump thinks that he's the only smartest person on earth, and the decision that he's making proves that he's dumb as damn rocks. Okay, let's move on. It makes no sense to do that. You're saving somewhere and you're making someone else suffer in the next place. So you're trying to save trillions over here, but then over here people not eating. Like, what sense do that make? I don't know, y'all. Damn. I don't know. Let's get to the next topic. Now, if y'all go to church, you know there's gonna be a church secretary. All right, that's the person who count up the money, honey, when they take up them about 11 offerings that they have. All right, so she back there, one for the church, one for me, one for the church, one for me. All right, yeah, honey, she counting up that good old offering, and she's putting more in her till than in the offering plate. This lady here, former Powersville church secretary, is accused of running off with over $27,000 from the First Baptist Missionary Baptist Church, Lord. Miss Jania Canada. All right, Miss Jania Canada. Her ass is headed to the jail down there, honey, for embezzlement. Now let's get into it. See, that's why I go to Bedside Baptist, honey. We ain't got that much to count, honey. I just gonna put my dollar up there. It's a one-member church, just me in here, girl. All right, you don't take that long to count that dollar. All right, so the saints are side-eyeing child in the sanctuary after a trusted church secretary allegedly ran the collection plate like a hustle girl. This is a mess. Now, a 47-year-old Jania Canada, honey, a former financial secretary at First Baptist Church, girl, in Powersville, is facing serious accusations after authorities say that she embezzled more than $27,000 from the church's funds, all while smiling in the pews, child. Not while smiling in the pew. This says that according to warrants from the Bertie County Sheriff's Office, that the alleged thefts happened between June and September of 2020, with the 5 shady withdrawals straight from the church's account, girl. Said that June 3rd of 2020, she did it twice. Now, says she got $6,835, and then she went back and got another $6,805 and 50 cents, girl, to be exact. Why you need a 50 cent? Oh, all right. So July 8th of 2020, she took out $4,835 and 50 cents. Why is it always a 50 cent? Now it goes on to also say that September the 12th of 2020, honey, she took out $2,105 and 45 cents. Okay. Now the church noticed something wasn't adding up and reported suspicious financial activity in 2023. Now, when law enforcement asked for records, Miss Canada reportedly did not comply because she knew she stole that damn money. And that refusal only made things harder. So she didn't want them on her ass because she knew she had been stealing. Okay. Girl. So yeah, so they call her ass. They call her ass for embezzling. They call her ass for embezzling from the damn church. And she was taking a lot of money at one time. See, when you're going to do that, I ain't trying to tell somebody how to commit a crime, and which you shouldn't be stealing anyway, but why would you take something that's going to make it noticeable? Okay. Especially with the size of church. If it's like a medium-sized church and you taking $6,000, they're going to notice that shit because they ain't bringing in that much anyway. If it's a mega church, you probably would have got away with that shit for a little minute. If it was a mega church, $6,000, they ain't going to miss that shit because they bringing in millions from so many members. Okay. You got to think about it. Church today, honey, it's more people that go to church online versus physically in the church. So they ain't just pulling from the offering plate. They're also pulling from people who are donating online as well. So these mega churches, they got a lot of members out there, honey, online and on, and coming into the, actual church. Because I still be popping in on my church online back home. Okay, back there in Charlotte. So University Park, woo woo. All right, Pastor Claude R. Alexander. Yes, God. Okay, love him down. That's my pastor back home, child. Baby, I don't know what you thinking when you did that, because that's your ass embezzlement. You probably won't be able to work at another church, child, because your face is all over the damn news now. But let's move on, child. Don't be stealing from the church. You're stealing from the church. You're stealing from the Lord. All right, that's a crazy, dangerous thing to be doing. Let's move on. What y'all letting about? She look like she got some change in her pocket right now. She might, girl. Yeah, she's smiling like, yeah, I did that shit. I was about to take 6,000 more till y'all caught me. Now, our cornerback, Richard Sherman, is charged with DUI, y'all, following a 2024 arrest. Why these athletes can't stay out of trouble? My God. How you get a DUI and y'all got millions? You could have called an Uber, Lyft, something. My God, don't be drinking and get behind the wheel and effing up your career. Y'all making millions of dollars. If I was in that position, I would never do anything that's going to take away my career to where I got to be a regular citizen no more. Hell no. But former Seahawks, honey, cornerback Richard Sherman has been charged with driving under the influence. All right. Now, according to court documents, Sherman had slurred speech and bloodshot eyes after he was pulled over, honey, for speeding in the HOV lane. They always get you in the HOV lane, don't they? Damn. Now, the charge was filed after the King County prosecuting attorney office received the blood test results from Washington State Patrol Crime Lab that were taken the night of the arrest. Now, Sherman was reportedly argumentative while taking a field sobriety test and refused a breath test at the scene and again at the Washington State Police Office. Said that before being taken to a hospital for a blood sample. Okay, so the simple result, which took over a year to complete, concluded that Sherman did not pass the test with a blood alcohol level of around 0.11, all right, which is 0.03 above the state's legal limit of 0.08. All right, now he is scheduled for a court hearing June the 30th, honey, the end of this month. His ass gonna be in court for this damn DUI. What they be thinking, y'all? So shout out to Richard Sherman for out here driving dirty, all right, in these streets. Fishtailing, baby. He was fishtailing, and they caught his ass in the HOV lane. All right, let's move on, honey. Let's get into it, honey. 50 Cent said, not my Tyler, y'all won't bring him down. The devil is a lie. Y'all will not bring my Tyler down. All right, y'all know 50 Cent just started his G-Unit Studios down there in Louisiana, and he was saying that that Tyler Perry was pretty much mentoring him, giving him ideas on how to grow his business and his studio. So now that y'all know Tyler Perry is in trouble for sexual harassment, as we read yesterday, all right, from one of his employees, all right, fine white man too. He played Dale on the Oval. Y'all remember him, child. His name is Derek. Get his last name. Anyway, he has gone and sued Tyler Perry. And 50 Cent has spoken up because he is taking up for Tyler Perry in this situation. He obviously don't believe this. Now, they said 50 Cent shares a post after the news of Tyler Perry's sexual assault lawsuit rather, sound like teacher lawsuit, says that, nah, we ain't jacking this shit, gang, okay? Says 50 Cent says that, did that bitch just say what I think he said? And said, nah, we ain't jacking this shit, gang. Says, no way at 50 Cent. What is that? 50 Cent action. So 50 Cent is stepping up to speak up for Tyler Perry, okay? Yes, honey. He's speaking up, saying, y'all ain't bringing Tyler down. No. I don't give a damn what y'all think, okay? Not today. So another powerful black man has stood up. Now, I ain't seen nobody do that for Diddy. Ain't nobody stood up for Diddy. And speaking of Diddy, and not to get off topic too much, I'm hearing that there was a list, you guys, of people who were supposed to come and testify on Diddy's behalf. It was only one, they were saying. Only one person came to support Diddy as far as celebrities. Y'all only saw Kanye West, but I'm hearing people like Mary J. Blige and other people who were there for Diddy was supposed to come and testify on his behalf, and these people decided not to do so. Did y'all know that? I was like, oh, wow. Oh, okay. But let's get back on Tyler Perry, honey, because like I said, 50 Cent, he's one of the only celebrities that we've heard of thus far after this Tyler Perry news broke to step up and say, hey, no, we are standing, in support of Tyler Perry. All right, so Tyler Perry, as you guys know, we reported yesterday, was sued for $260 million in sexual harassment lawsuit filed by an actor from his show, The Oval. The actor alleges that Tyler rubbed his thigh, honey, in the bed, girl. So as I told you guys, he went to Tyler's house after Tyler invited him there to talk about business. Upon him getting there, Tyler gave him a few drinks. Okay, I don't know if it was one of them Bill Cosby drinks, a little sprinkle or something in there. I don't know, but he got inebriated, honey. He could not drive home, so Tyler was like, hey, got a guest room here. Just stay in the guest room. All right. Don't get out here driving dirty and get pulled over. Just go ahead and go to sleep. All right. So when he went in there and got into bed and went to sleep, he said Tyler came and got into bed with him and pulled up to the bumper, baby, and proceeded to rub up on his legs and whatnot. Okay. He also said that Tyler sent him sexually charged messages, at which I read to you guys yesterday. All right. And he said that once he grabbed him by the throat, girl, and asked him if he liked it rough in bed. Oh, I said, damn. I wouldn't have called the police on you for that. Just don't squeeze hard. Okay. We like a little rough stuff sometimes too. I like a little pain. Pain ain't nothing wrong with pain. But yeah. So obviously he didn't like that. And he called down there to the popos and reported Tyler's ass. Okay. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? So yeah, 50 Cent, shout out to 50 Cent for for standing up for another black man. Cause I see a lot of comments where people saying, oh, they're trying to bring another black man down. And I said this yesterday, not that I want to see Tyler Perry go down, or any black successful man. Okay. I don't want to see any black successful man go down. But if you're out here committing crimes and doing things like this to people because you feel like, I'm Tyler Perry and I have enough money to pay my way out of this shit, like that's not cool. Because just because you see a person who's, out here doing great things for black people and helping people, it doesn't mean that they're not doing things. Just like R. Kelly, because he can write great songs, because he's the king of R&B, because he can sell out shows, because he's so fine, according to how some women see him. That does not mean that behind the scenes that he's not this creep, this pedo, this person who, because you don't know the person off stage. You don't know who they are. You don't know who Tyler Perry is. Off screen from what you guys see when he pull up to pick places like the BET Awards and get up there and be fake preaching and writing these huge checks and paying for funerals for like Angie Stone and other people, buying houses for 80-year-old women who lost her home. Those are great things. We appreciate and applaud those efforts. But what we do not applaud is if any of these things that are being accused of, or you're being accused of, if they turn out to be news or legit news on you, sir. Okay, we'll say it that way. All right, I'm just saying it's thank you. Like I said, thank you though, 50 Cent, for speaking up. But Tyler, if you did that shit, yeah. Okay, now those are like the legit text messages that we read. And I hope that it's not true, because I don't want to see a person like Tyler Perry who came from nothing, sleeping in his car to, because his story is amazing. He has an amazing story how he came from nothing, sleeping in his car, to being this billionaire he always used his money to help our people. And that part about him I like. But, this is like the second story that we've heard. I showed you Christian Keys yesterday, where he talked about how, very powerful black man in Hollywood came and, was doing shit to him. He got recordings and how this same person came and knocked on his door, tried to give him a car as a hush present or I'm sorry gift to not go and speak on that. And he declined that. So just stuff. And he's already said, hey, I'm reporting that shit, because it's not right. I'm not about to have my career that I work hard for effed up in Hollywood because you want to do some nasty, freaky shit. And I say no. And you feel like you could flex and use your power and then silence me and or blackball me from the industry. And that happens a lot. So I don't know. Shout out to 50 though. Shout out to 50. Okay. Shout out to 50. I'm seeing my moms are telling me we need a jam session. Let's go ahead and knock that out so we can get on into the show. All right. Please don't forget to go ahead and tap that like button, everybody. Okay. Please don't forget to do that so that we can tap right on through this damn show. Let's get into it, shall we? All right. Hey, let's go. Tap the like, let's go. Hey. If you're not tap that like button, please go ahead and tap it right there. Go out and check in. Go ahead and tap that like. Come on, next to Hey, let's go. Let's go one more time. Bring the beat back. Let's go. Go. Tap the light. Tap the light. Go out. Come back in. Let's go. To the show. Let's get on. Y'all continue to tap that like button, okay? We gonna stay on the twerk session all damn day. All right. Sunny days. What the hell is the kitty cat? What dance is that? Did you put your kitten heels on to be in there twerking? Is that the kitty cat? What is that? What is that? Put it in the chat. Let me know what kind of dance is the kitty cat? I ain't never heard of that in my life. Y'all making up dances now. Are y'all making up dances? Do you put your kitten heels on and getting there and twerk in the mirror? Is that how you do the kitty cat? I don't know. That y'all sound like y'all making stuff up now. I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody say, "Girl, I'm about to go down to the club, bitch. I'm about to do the kitty cat in the club." Like, what is that? No. Y'all be doing too much. Oh my God. Y'all be doing too much. I love y'all though. I guess. All right. Now speaking of Tyler Perry, we ain't done with him, child. He's spoken up. Okay. Now, after all this shit dropped, somebody said, I can't. Girl, okay. Girl, I'm gonna do a mean kitty cat in the club tonight. What? Girl, bye. Tapping around them damn, clacking around them damn kitten heels. If anybody's still wearing kitten heels, okay, please throw them hoes out. All right, nobody wearing no damn kitten heels. All right, my grandma wear regular heels. All right, if my grandma in her late 80s can wear regular heels, throw them hoes out, okay? Fuck a kitten heel. That's a lazy heel. I'm sorry. All right, you ain't doing nothing with a kitten heel. You might as well have on flip-flops. But anyway, okay. Yeah, throw them hoes out. And if you got red bottom kitten heels, we're gonna have a meeting after this. We're having a personal private meeting. If you got red bottom kitten heels in here, okay, we're gonna have a talk. Because yeah, you could have got more for your money. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me stop. All right, so Tyler Perry, child. Tyler is acting totally oblivious to the fact that his ass is being sued for $200 million. Now he got it, no problem. But it's the simple fact that you are being sued for sexual harassment, and this all you came up with, Tyler. I was expecting something else. If somebody told me they suing me for $260 million, I ain't just gonna be sitting on the porch out here just singing Negro spirituals and whatnot. Let's get into Tyler, child, because this is the first post that we've heard of from him, rather, since this damn news dropped yesterday. TMZ, Hollywood Unlocked, you name it, child, the Shade Room, everywhere else. It was all over the internet. But this is Tyler, honey. Let's go.
He's got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can. He's got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can. He's got the whole...
Yeah, you can be calm because you know you got that money for them good attorneys, okay? He probably done cut the check to make this shit go away. That's probably why his ass sitting on the porch singing. He is a billionaire, so he probably $260 million is not going to scratch the surface of what he's worth, okay? Probably not for him, okay? He probably spend that shit on just maybe a private jet, or that's nothing for him. All right, that's nothing for Tyler Perry. Oh my God! But yeah, like I said, he's probably going to settle this quietly out of court, because y'all know shit go to court, child. Every intricate detail, text messages, all that, they're gonna dig up all that shit with him, and that's the last thing he wants. So usually people with this amount of money that's worth this much, they pay to make shit go away if they can, for the right amount. All right, if old boy's only asking for $260 million, Tyler probably be like, hey, look, I'm going to cut the check. He ain't ready to come out of the closet, obviously, okay? And I feel like he's kind of hiding behind that Medea character, because that's kind of how probably he really wants to live that way. So he could use that Medea character to kind of go in there and put on that makeup dress and all that and walk around with the boobs and all. And that's just probably who he is off the record. But we'll never know it because he's been able to monetize from that side of his life. But at the end of the day, do I feel like he may go ahead and settle this entire case out so that it doesn't hit the courts? And then we kind of hear about all the crazy shit like with Diddy. In this case, who would have known Diddy was this damn freaky? Who would have known Diddy was walking around with gray gums and high all the damn time? Ketamine and pink cocaine and all that. Dildos in your ear and your nose and shit. Who would have thought? But do I feel that Tyler may go ahead and settle this case and go ahead and cut that fucking check and be done with this? Or maybe he's already done it if he's already sitting on the porch singing, talking about don't worry about it, be calm. Who is calm when they being sued for $260 million, child? I think he done had a conversation with his attorney like, look, I ain't ready to take this hit just yet in my career. Let's go ahead on and write that check and get rid of that. All right, let's go and play it one more time. This is the only thing that Tyler Perry has said, okay, since this lawsuit dropped on yesterday. And this dropped late yesterday evening. I ain't want to go live again, so I said so let's play it one more time.
Whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
I don't think he's going. Somebody said just take him to court and make him prove it. If that happens, okay, like where do these text messages come from? Do I feel like the text messages that were shown is probably the worst messages that are out there? I think he just did that to show Tyler, I got your ass. Now I could show more, but I'm asking for $260 million. So go ahead and cut that fucking check and then we'll let this thing go away. If not, I'm prepared to go to court and pull out everything. And then that's just going to open the floodgates. Look at Diddy. Cassie did the same thing with Diddy. Had Diddy went ahead and he did comply. But at first he was saying, no. First, when Cassie first launched that lawsuit against Diddy, he was like, I'm not paying you shit. But then when they started looking at, everything in that lawsuit that she was saying, he was like, oh, fuck no. because I know I'm doing FOs. I know I'm doing this, and his attorneys probably told him, if you don't go ahead and settle with her, this will ruin you, because everything that's lined out in here, that's going to make other people who's involved with this shit come forward. Now, we've already heard from, like I said, Christian Keys. Now, this guy who's suing Tyler, what's to say that there aren't other people in the industry that may have experienced the same thing from Tyler? They just haven't said anything out of fear. Okay, because fear will make people be quiet when they've been in situations as such, especially with Tyler Perry. He's one to be feared because of who he is, how much money he has, his influence in Hollywood. Okay, he's the type of person that can make you never, ever again work in Hollywood. He knows that. But hey, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. We're seeing them fall every single day like dominoes. So if he doesn't settle this case, because I feel like something might be there. It's not a coincidence that we keep hearing stories. I mean, where there's smoke, damn it, sometimes there's fire. Now, I'm not saying that I want something to be there, but I'm saying where there's smoke, there's fire. We keep hearing stuff. Everybody cannot be lying about Tyler Perry. Think about it. Everybody can't be lying about you, Tyler. I love you. I love you down. You might have a problem that you might need to seek some help for. If you like men, that's fine. That's you. Like who you like, love who you love. But when you inappropriately touch somebody and force yourself on somebody, that's a crime. So you can't go and give I'm sorry gifts to make people be quiet, or threaten them or their career to make them not speak up when you violated them, because you feel like you have that type of control. So if there's something there, you really need to, I would settle if it were me. If I was in that position, I did some shit, I would go ahead and cut the check and settle. You ain't gonna miss $260 million. You can do another movie and make that shit right back. This other person, not so much. And then just don't do that shit no more. Okay, I feel like he won't date a man and go public with that because his faith, maybe he's struggling with that with his faith, maybe, or it could be that he doesn't want the public scrutiny because he does, come off as being this person who is very preachy, and he has a certain, reputation that he likes to have, and people look up to him. People look up to him and they see him as this person that, oh my God, it's Tyler Perry, like they love and adore him, and some people praise him. But he's still human. He still have issues. He's still, these celebrities, a lot of them have issues. He is in Hollywood where a lot of this nasty shit go on. So Tyler been at some of them damn Diddy parties too. Did y'all know his pictures out there? Go look them up. Tyler been at some of these damn Diddy parties. So what's to say? I mean, I don't put nothing past nobody. I put nothing past nobody. The very person you think would not be doing some crazy shit be the one. Period. But that's what Tyler had to say. All right. That's what Tyler had to say. He ain't really spoke on it too much, but yeah, $260 million, that's a lot of money, but he got it. Shit, pay that man and don't do that shit no more. All right. Not Tyler, but Ja Rule, honey. Ja Rule is taking some shots at 50 Cent. Y'all know they've been fighting forever. Ja Rule and 50 Cent do not get along. Who does 50 Cent get along with besides Tyler Perry? But Ja Rule took some time out of his busy schedule, child, to troll 50 Cent, all right, over Daphne Joy, which is his baby mama that's in this whole Diddy situation with the FOs and whatnot. All right, so it said that Ja Rule takes shots at 50 Cent over Daphne Joy, in the Diddy trial rumors, okay? Now, it says that the long-running feud between Ja Rule and 50 Cent has reignited. Now, this time fueled by social media posts and explosive allegations surrounding 50's ex, Daphne Joy. Now, last week, Ja Rule took to social media to poke fun at 50 Cent after resurfacing rumors that Daphne Joy allegedly testified in Diddy's criminal case under a pseudonym, of course, y'all know, Jane Doe. Now, they're going on to say that while the rumors remain unverified, that didn't stop Ja Rule from throwing jabs at his longtime rival. Okay. Now, in one post, Ja Rule shared old images of 50 Cent and Joy smiling and posing together on a beach with the caption saying that 50 was in love, child. Said that he added a series of laughing emojis, clearly mocking 50 Cent's past relationship and the ongoing speculation around Daphne Joy's alleged involvement in the Diddy investigation, child. This is so sad. Now, in another post, Ja Rule tweeted a viral clip from an interview between DJ Academics and Whack 100. Said that the two discussed Diddy's legal troubles and how they may involve several celebrities, including 50 Cent. Now, DJ Academics claims said that they might have exposed Kanye West. Check out. Oh, it says check it out. Oh. It said that 50's baby mom admitted that she was in freak-offs with other rappers and his wife, but it wasn't Diddy. Shut the front and the back door. Hot damn. Now it said that Whack 100 quickly chimed in saying that 50 Cent can say what he wants, but this shit is effing with him. That's his baby mama, the mother of his child. Why wouldn't it? Now, this says that the implication being that regardless of 50's tough public image, said that the rumors and media swirl around Daphne Joy might be hitting a personal nerve. Now, it says that as usual, 50 Cent hasn't backed down from controversy and has previously used his own platform to make sarcastic jabs at Daphne Joy, particularly after the alleged involvement with Diddy in the headlines. But Ja Rule's latest posts seem to have taken things to a new level, tapping into both personal history and ongoing legal chaos for maximum impact. Now, it goes on to say that though 50 Cent has yet to respond directly to Ja Rule's trolling, fans of both rappers know that the rivalry rarely stayed quiet or stays quiet for too long. All right. Says that with Diddy's legal troubles continuing to make waves, says that this rap beef might just be heating up again. Y'all know 50 is going to respond. He ain't no punk. Let's go ahead and look at the pictures that Ja Rule and the post that Ja Rule made, child. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment. Okay, that's 50 child with him and Daphne Joy, the girl who's in the freak offs with Diddy. This is when they were together. They do have a son together. All right. And as you guys may also know, 50 Cent has already made it publicly known that he is now in the process of getting custody of their son from her, since she has now admitted on the stand that she was doing prostitution. So he's going to use that as a way to snatch that child from her. All right. So Ja Rule is making face palm laughing emoji saying that 50 was in love here. Okay. So he also posted this laughing emoji, said the Whack 100 tells DJ Academic that this Diddy trial is messing with 50 Cent mentally. This comes after he posted that Kanye West was part of the freak offs with his. Didn't I tell y'all the other day, Kanye better stay his ass away from the courthouse. Now, he's the only person who went to the courthouse to support Diddy. All right. He got out with that tight ass, long sleeve, damn hot ass shirt on, looking crazy as hell, walking fast as hell into the courtroom like he was late to go testify. To go support Diddy. He's been the only one of the celebrities saying, "Oh, free Diddy, free Diddy." He's been on that bullshit. But now they're saying that that Kanye West could also or ultimately be named in the case as well as doing freak offs with Diddy. I mean, who wasn't doing freak offs? You would be surprised. Some of your celebrities that you guys love the most, you'd be like, "Oh my God, I didn't know that." Child. Yeah. So Kanye, you probably don't want to show up no more to the court. Okay. That's probably why his ass was there. Like, oh my God, let me go just see if my name is being thrown out there. Because these girls are coming forward and talking. So, hey, what's to say that they don't be like, yeah, that nigga right there? His crazy ass was in there too. But, so yeah, that's child. These two been fighting forever. 50 Cent and Ja Rule been fighting since forever. And I don't see it stopping. Let's move along. While we're talking about craziness, as you guys know, R. Kelly is trying to get pardoned from jail. Okay, he's using everything he can, honey, to get out. But Jocelyn Savage parents, okay, they're saying, not so fast, R. Kelly. Let's get into it. Shout out to TMZ. We got some good topics today, Lord. All right, this is going to be a good Car Chronicles. So shout out to TMZ. Now, R. Kelly, they're saying about Jocelyn Savage's family. Y'all know that Jocelyn Savage, it was Jocelyn Savage, Azriel Curry, and I forget the other girl name. All right. He had these girls. Y'all remember he was running around talking about they were his girlfriends when really he was, trafficking the girls, which it found out to be. They Azriel Clary, she already came forward to say that, yes, she lied when she went on the Gayle King interview. Y'all remember when R. Kelly had the girls up there. They said that they practiced for hours and hours and hours prior to going to the Gayle King interview from what R. Kelly wanted them to say, when the questions that he wanted them to answer and how he wanted to answer. And if they didn't, then they would have been punished. Some Ike Turner shit. So, but let's get into it, because Jocelyn Savage's family, they are blasting this pardon push for R. Kelly. Okay, they don't want him out. They're like, bitch, you still got our daughter. How you asking somebody to pardon you because this is happening to you in prison, but you still got our daughter over there locked up and won't let her come home? What y'all think about that? Let's go ahead and read into it. Shout out to TMZ on this one. Now, R. Kelly should absolutely not be pardoned because one of his alleged victims, Jocelyn Savage, has been missing for years and is still believed to be in his grip and under his control, according to her family and what they told TMZ, honey. Ooh, let's get into it. Now, Gerald Griggs, which is their attorney, all right, tells TMZ that they're slamming Kelly's push for a Trump pardon, insisting that the singer still has a grip on Jocelyn Savage, who they haven't heard from since a short phone call back in 2019. Okay. Now, there says that we can watch the video. I may play it. Let's see. Jocelyn's family has only heard from individuals claiming to represent her, though it's unclear in what capacity. Now, they're saying that Jocelyn is R. Kelly's one-time fiance, lies. Says that who may say is a victim. Said that his her family believes that she's alive and hopes that she's healthy, and says that they love nothing more than to hear from her directly. Now, y'all remember when I initially covered this, anytime that they would talk to her, there would always be somebody there. She could never speak to them alone. And all the phone calls sound like she was being coerced into saying certain things. When the family would ask her something, some questions she could ask, some she could not. And two, they had timed phone calls like in jail. Y'all know how the phone calls in jail are timed, where you have just a certain amount of time to talk. That's how it was when they would have phone calls with their daughter. So she wasn't allowed to just speak freely because someone would always be there, or maybe telling her, you can hear in the background, and she get ready to answer a certain way. Somebody would be like, or, don't say that, or we got to go, or tell them we got to go, something like that while she's talking. So I didn't like that, because that kind of lets me feel like maybe she's not being able to speak freely, or maybe she is kind of being in bondage or something, or controlled. Because why I can't speak to my parents and you ain't in the room? That's weird. She's a whole grown ass woman. Now, I said that the Savage family says that Kelly has never taken accountability, and he was rightfully convicted, and he should serve every last day of his 31-year sentence. Okay, I feel that way too. I'm sorry. Now, in 2021, Kelly was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking in a New York federal court. Just a year later, he was hit with more guilty verdicts. This time for child pornography and enticing minors for sex in Illinois. Child. Now, representative for Kelly's legal team, Bo Brindley, tells TMZ that they're not willing to discuss Jocelyn right now. Of course you're not. Y'all know where she is, because they want to focus on the singer and what's happening to him. So maybe they can discuss her at a later time. Why? If she's being held in bondage, if he still has this type of control and will not allow her to leave, why y'all so focused on getting him out and not her? Okay, why you don't want to talk about her? I don't like that. We don't want to focus on Jocelyn right now. Never mind, she's still locked up in rooms over there in one of his houses and being controlled by his camp. Okay, he had some RICO shit going on too, because what he was doing, he had other people helping him. They said R. Kelly never once stepped foot in a bank, that he had someone else doing that for him. If he had to go into the bank, he wouldn't know what to do. Of course, he could not read. So he had people doing stuff. He had runners, people who would go get the food for these girls who were locked up in the rooms. I covered all of this. If you guys watch the documentaries, it showed that. So yeah, R. Kelly is full of shit. He's full of shit. I'm saying it right here. And I'm sorry if you still fans of R. Kelly, you listen to his music, good for you. But for me, he don't get no play in my house, in my iPod, earpod, none of that shit. But at the end of the day, I feel like his ass needs to stay in jail. If you're going through that much in that prison, then send your ass somewhere else like they did Tory Lanez. Should you be pardoned and get out because somebody threatened you? Hell no. Think about how many other prisoners who are locked up for years and years, probably life, who get threatened every single day. Deal with that shit. Okay, deal with it. Link up, whatever you need to do, but you need to serve your 30-something years, because you've been out here doing shit to minors. Okay, I will never forget, and I saw the video. I saw the video back in the day in terms of what he did to that minor 14-year-old girl who he was golden showering on. We got to say it that way. Bitch, you need to be locked up. All right. So Brindley previously told us that he's hopeful that Trump will pardon R. Kelly, arguing the former president can relate to being targeted by the feds. All right. Of course, they want money. R. Kelly, which he don't really have a lot from what I was reading before, because he's still paying these girls off that he infected with certain STDs. I told you guys about that too, because they sued him and they won. All right. Several of the girls were saying they had the herpes. Okay. And yes, and they had to be tested, and they were saying that he allegedly was tested, and that's where they got it from. Okay. So they said he's also pushing for Kelly's release. The former singer has been hospitalized after alleged threats from white supremacists forced him to solitary confinement, rather. Says that now asking a judge for home confinement instead. Absolutely not. Not for the type of crimes that you are in jail for, sir. You cannot have home confinement, because what's to say you still won't do something at home to a child? You are in there for violating minors. Anybody like that needs to be locked in fucking jail. Move his ass to another prison. Put him in solitary confinement again when he gets where he is, like they did Tory Lanez's ass. And that's it. Now, they said that we tried to get in touch with Jocelyn for comment, but they were unable to contact her. Of course. Of course. All right. So let's see. Let's hear what Jocelyn Savage's mom and dad have to say. Shout out to TMZ for this.
If you want to follow your dreams,
let's get past this ad first, because they have lots of ads. Oh my God. Again, shout out to TMZ. Let's hear what Jocelyn Savage and her father, Tim Savage, with his crazy ass, have to say. I don't think she wants to come home to them. I think if she wants to come home, it would be to her own place, but not with them, because they done told all this girl business and everything. I don't think she like her parents. I'm gonna be honest with you, because Azriel took her ass straight on to the house.
We tried to reach out to Jocelyn when my father passed. We have to always reach out through his camp, Robert Sylvester's camp. And the same time that we had to reach out through his camp through my father, the same way we did, the same way this time from Jonathan's mother. No response whatsoever. It's time up for that. It's just time out for all that. She needs to come.
Yeah. Joseph, we need to hear from you directly.
Absolutely.
We've always heard through third-party information, and we were able to hear from her directly without what I call prison calls, where the calls are scripted and they are known to be scripted.
Everybody wants to say she's grown. Let me hear from a grown woman. I want to hear from my daughter. That's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from no third party. I want to hear exactly from Jocelyn Savage. Period.
We would like to have a one-on-one discussion with you as a family.
Listen, Robert is locked up. All these enablers need to move aside. Jocelyn, I need to see you at that funeral. Just that simple.
All right. So obviously her grandmother passed away, and they were stop sharing. What the hell that is. Anywho. So Jocelyn's grandmother passed away, and Tim and Jocelyn Savage were saying, hey, we want our daughter to be at that funeral. But obviously R. Kelly and his camp would not allow her to. They would not even allow her to speak to her parents. So they haven't heard from Jocelyn since 2019. Now, it was said in the list that she had a baby. She was trying to say it was R. Kelly's. I don't know. We haven't heard anything about it. We haven't heard nothing else from Jocelyn. I don't know if she's dead or alive, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't know. They've been trying to get this girl to come home. Most of the girls after R. Kelly got arrested, most of them have come home, but Jocelyn is still there. I think she's going through some severe Stockholm syndrome. Shout out to Azriel Clary for going home, reconnecting with her family after sitting on the Gayle King interview and saying all the nasty, egregious things where she was saying her father violated her and all this. And she was saying that R. Kelly told her to say stuff like that. But bottom line is, this girl needs to go home. R. Kelly, like they said, he is locked up. I don't think that they need to let him out, because he definitely is a danger to society. I feel like he will go back to doing what he did before when he was out, because he did it after the first case, okay? He got off on the first case and went right back to doing the same thing again, if not worse. So he definitely is not healed. I feel like he's scared in prison, as he should be, because that's a different environment for him. He's going from being this millionaire, selling out shows and meeting celebrities and being around, certain parties and stuff like that, and people with stature. But at the end of the day, you committed a crimes rather, and put an S on that, plural. You committed crimes and you got to do your time. You're no different than anybody else, from any Joe Blow on the street that commit the same crimes. If you touching minors, if you're doing things that you should not be doing to people, locking them up in rooms, you need to be locked up too. So you get to see how it feels for all of these girls who went through the same thing. Okay. So I think right about now we're going to have a praise break, child. Let me go and get the praise dancers up in here after this right here news, child. Jocelyn Savage and R. Kelly. Let's go and get a praise dancer in here, Lord. Y'all ready? Y'all about to laugh, okay? We got to laugh behind this, child. Let's go. All right. After you done all you can, just stand is the song. So here's the praise dancer for the church, child. Lord. Child. So Donnie McClurkley, Stand. After you done all you can, Stand is the song. So here's the praise dancer, child. Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. What is going on, Lord? What is this? What in the praise dance hell is this? This is why I keep moving my membership, because people like this, child, I cannot. See, I would have had to grab my purse and my Bible and go head on to the door, honey. I can't. I couldn't have sat under this. I couldn't. I'd have been laughing. Baby, the usher would have had to come and tap me with her fan and tell me to get out of there, because I'd have been laughing. Do you hear me? What is this? What kind of praise dance is this, y'all? This is not of the Lord. I'm sorry. This is not of the Lord. What is... Y'all. What is this? Baby, it's the spin around for me with the kick. Child, it's the ballerina kicks, Lord. It's the triple lux for me, okay? A spiritual triple lux in the building, okay? That was a spiritual triple lux right there. What? Child. What in the world? See, this is why church be taking so long to get out, because of shenanigans like this, okay? Mother done held up the church a whole nother 30, 40 minutes on this bullshit right here. This is why you can't get out of church on time. Church should only be 2 hours at best, okay? But this is why we be in there for 4 hours, because of stuff like the testimony service and this fake-ass praise dancing right here. This is why. Child. Yeah, the Lord was not pleased with that dance, baby. She was not. The Lord was not. What was that? What was that kick right there? Child. Tyra said she hollering. Girl, me too. Baby, I'd have been laughing so hard. I would have been laughing so hard up in there. I would have had to leave. I'm sorry. Let's get on up out of this, child. For that spirit get on me, and I be running around here doing that. Nuh-uh. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Okay, I will not let Satan use me as such. Let's move on. Because, child, that was giving too much for me. This is why y'all be in church too long, because y'all be sitting under this mess. All right? You be sitting under that mess in church. Okay? I don't know who let her get up there doing all that. But, baby, you should have been sitting down somewhere. All right, so Blueface, child. Blueface is speaking from the jail. All right, and claims that he only welcomed Chrisean Rock back into his house because she appeared homeless. Not appeared, girl. How you know how she appeared? You in jail. How you homeless with all this around your neck? You iced out around the neck and homeless. That don't even go together. Said, and needing of help rather with getting back on her feet, and then airs him out. Child. Now they fighting again because it's about time for him to get out, child. He'll be out in a few weeks, mid-July to be exact. And she is doing all these videos. Oh, I love him, blue, blue. That's her, child, in all these damn videos. Like, bitch, go get some therapy. All right, so this is him. This is him, child. Speaking out. Now, it says that after Chrisean moved back into Blue's house with her son, Blue, the imprisoned rapper claims that he only welcomed her back with open arms, child, not open arms, because she appeared homeless, child, air quotations, and needing help, okay, to get back on her feet, okay, and not to rekindle their romance. He's like, bitch, I didn't want to see you sleeping in a cardboard box. I just let you get that back room back there till you get on your feet and whatnot and get the fuck out of here. That's all that was. I ain't asked you to come back here to be with me, okay? I just came to dance. Shit, I ain't asked you to. All right, let's get into what he has.
Hello, world. This is a message for Chrisean and Gina Malone.
A mess.
I accepted you back in with open arms so you can get on your feet. Ultimately, so my son can get on his feet. I offered you money just so you could solely focus on our son taking his first steps before his second birthday. I don't need you. I don't know what this jewelry heist ransom story you got going on is about, but if you have the funds to get your own space, you're more than free to do that. I thought I was doing you a solid. You know, you were homeless, so I gave.
Yeah. All right, so he said he sent her money so that she can focus on getting help for their son. So he claiming the son now, child, because he won't claim them before. Focus on getting help for their son so that he can start taking his steps before his second birthday. His second birthday is approaching, okay, and he's still not walking. From what I saw, because I follow her, he was not crawling. Several members of her family have come forward to say that the baby does have some serious medical issues and he's not doing well. She's not taking the initiative to do what needs to be done because she's so fixated and focused on Blueface. All right. She's getting excited that he's about to be out again so they can be back on their toxic damn behavior instead of focusing on the baby. So Blueface said he's been sending her money from prison so that she can start doing what she needs to do, helping her get back on her feet. She was renting this huge house. Okay. She run around telling people, I bought a house, only for us to find out she was renting a house. Nothing wrong with renting a house, but a person who's bringing in the amount of money that you have, I'm not going to be iced out and renting. That's like having a Bentley staying in your mama's basement. Like that shit makes absolutely no sense. Why are you spending 50K or 50 racks on a chain and you don't got no fucking place to stay? So he's saying, hey, I feel bad for her because she has my child and I want to see my child out in the street. Ain't shit I could do from jail but send her some money. So I did that. And she's still talking about, you know, I'm waiting on you to get out of jail. I'm sorry. So we can fix this situation between us when your baby not even walking and he about to be 2. Girl. All right, he ain't done, child. Let's see. Here she go, honey. Here she go. Now you got money to go sit up and get your hair, all that done, and sit up and make lives. You should be spending that time. I have not seen a video yet with you on the floor, you know, encouraging your child to walk or taking him to the damn doctor. Not to say she hasn't done it, because I mean, you video everything else. Why we ain't seen no video of that? But let's continue.
Now he's following 5 people. It's like it's out of spite. Like I don't know what he on. Like, I'm telling him, God is telling me this and this and this and that. He don't want to listen. But the last time I didn't listen, and when we broke up, and that he didn't have no money to fucking facilitate the bills. So, all right, cool. I'm back in the picture. I'm like, shit, I'm finna go get your chains. I'm finna go do this and this and that. Like, we finna, like, you know, get back together, but I'm finna make it right. Like, all right, I'm back to paying the bills. And fuck it. He like, I don't need the money. I already got the money now in a different location. I said, all right, cool. Well, but like, I don't know what everybody like tripping about. Some reason it didn't work out. He wasn't loyal. I wasn't loyal. I fell off. Boom. You know what I'm saying? We fell off with the relationship shit, whatever. All right, cool. I just don't like how he's trying to put me in a position to go up against certain people when, like, certain people is not here for us. They not protecting us. They not making sure we straight, nothing. Like, that's cool. Like, that's cool. I don't care if you made up with your mother. Just have that under check. Like, make that shit right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this lady is exploiting our kids, talking about our kids, all for clout, just doing stuff for clout. And it's just too much for me to, like, care that much, that much.
Who cares? Who cares? Your focus. I still haven't heard you yet say anything about I'm taking my child to the doctor. I'm doing this for my child, my child, my child, my child. You are focused on Blueface and what he got going on and what his mama's saying. I ain't heard you say nothing yet about the development of your baby. I ain't heard none of that.
I don't need no artist. I need a BITCH. So I need a Blueface. I was like, okay, me being a Blueface bitch is me getting money, my nigga.
So you being with Blueface is about you getting money. Okay.
What nigga don't want their bitch to get money while they locked up? Okay, we broke up. I was with other niggas. You was with other bitches. We not broken up. I changed my number. I'm not with other niggas. I'm not. You feel me? Nothing. It's not. It's all right. Let's do it right though. But don't tell me sit in the house.
Nigga,
would you post your?
So this is Chrisean arguing with her dad. It says a call with Chrisean's dad. All right, let's go.
Javon, would you post Javon and Journey? Would you post Javon and Journey penis and vagina?
Yes, I would. Yes.
That's disgusting. Why would you do that? Why would you post? Why would you post your kids' genitals?
It's not about
Why
your
would you
reputation,
post your
it's about the
kids'
child.
genitals?
So it says that arguing about custody of shared child, said that Chrisean's dad wants to be left alone.
Because it's about the child, not your reputation.
So you post your child penis and vagina? You're disgusting. You're disgusting. No, you was just a jealous ass bitch because I was out who I was out with, nigga. You can't stomach that. That's cool. That's cool. You know who I was with. You put him in the caption, Blue. You're weird. You know who.
Oh, so that is Blue. Because what it says right here don't match, but okay.
I wasn't going to air out that he had to pawn his chains when we was broken up because he trying to play big man, big shot caller like he don't need nobody. Did I F this girl, F this girl? I'm the only person in his corner. I'm the only person in his corner. What? What do you mean? And it's not just the only person. There's Kim. Kim leave her out of it. She don't even like drama. Bodine, Bravo, the money team, okay? Pretty much the money team, right? They reaching out to me, try to make sure I'm straight. They like, yeah, what we gotta do, cause what we gotta do. I'm like, look, Blue saying this and this and that. This is when I was saying no to everything, no to every booking, no to every money, no, right? Cool, we break up. All right, cool, you cheating, I'm cheating. All right, I'm not even cheating, I'm with another person. He with another, whatever. All right, cool. I wasn't going to air out that. I got a penthouse right in Baltimore. Like, I don't even want to tell you what I have because it's none of y'all business. But I was working on purchasing another home in LA.
How you purchasing another home when you renting one? You ain't purchased one yet. You renting, love.
He like, come home. Because he already know what is about to go down. Finna move on, have a kid, like, with another guy, bro. Like, I was moving on. I was happily in my little situation.
Why you want to have a kid with another guy and you ain't even taking care of the one you got?
I don't even want to name drop. Y'all know who I was talking to for real, heavy. Okay, cool. He get the peeping how I'm moving. All right, cool. They checking to see if I'm okay. And I don't want you, like, running on zero again. Like, I'm finna go get your chains. And then it's crazy because he made me make that video. He made me make that video, bro.
Made you make.
Like, I got a penthouse right in Baltimore.
Daddy, I'm coming back home, me and the baby. I'm just waiting on your call. I love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And I'm gonna make up for everything.
So this is her child. She's after all that ranting and raving, you done put him on blast. Talking about he had to sell his chains because he ain't have no money. Now you sitting up talking about you apologize to him and that you ready for him to come home and y'all want to be a family and all that. He's saying he don't want that. He just tried to give you a place to stay till you get on your feet and he wants you to get out. He's already had his dad come and move your stuff out of his house and she just don't get it. Chrisean just don't get it. I've never seen somebody who want to be toxic. That shit is crazy. My prayers is for the baby. I keep saying, forget her. She grown. She gonna be who she is. But girl, get over yourself. Oh my God. All right. Let's move on. I gotta move my show along. So I'm gonna skip because child, my show is getting too long. Jesus. All right. Yeah, we're gonna come back, spend the block on that. All right, let's get to this topic. Because child. Time is slipping away, Lord. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment. Now, we already know that Cardi B is dating Stefon Diggs. Why is Offset now messing around with Stefon Diggs' ex-girlfriend? Is this not a little weird? Talk about keep it in the family, okay? Damn. So Offset, I feel like he's doing that to try to get a rise out of Cardi and Stefon Diggs. All right. He knows the two of them are dating. They're public about their whole situation. Offset, you've been out cheating, doing what you wanted to do, which is what pushed Cardi to go and do what she's doing. Not saying that I agree with her out cheating and being with Stefon Diggs while she's still married to Offset. I feel like they need to go ahead and get a divorce and move on and then date who you want. But they're grown and you can't tell grown people what to do. But Offset and Stefon Diggs' ex-girlfriend, Sky Marlene linked up at a club appearance. All right. It said that they might be messing around. Let's get into it. Okay. She's a pretty girl. No homo. All right. So that's them in the club. Yeah, child. That's her dancing. Okay. They said to be messing around. That's her back there. And she hanging around, child. Now, that's Stefon Diggs when he was with her, okay? That's Stefon Diggs, who is now dating Cardi B, when he was with his ex-girlfriend here, who is now said to be seeing Offset. Weird, okay? Weird. All right, so it says, clearly I got 2 phones left in my A off. Said I hate the internet. This is what Sky Marlene is saying. Says Sky, says I know you upset, but bro, that was a lot. Says I hope we can actually have a conversation when you're not upset. Says I ain't nobody's secret, and he knows how I give it up. And you can run with this too. Said you know, Tango, okay, they speaking in another language there. Who cares? So look like they're arguing back and forth. So Sky Marlene is telling all her business child, you know how I give it up. So yeah, that's it on that. I ain't gonna stay on it because I don't really care about it that much. It's news, child. But yeah, so Offset is now out here messing with Stefon Diggs' ex-girlfriend, Sky Marlene, while Cardi B, his now wife, who, because they still married, is actually dating Stefon Diggs. Ain't that weird? Out of all the people you can mess with, you would go. I feel like it's a rebound thing. I feel like Offset is trying to send a message to old boy. That's what I feel. I feel like Offset's trying to send a message to Stefon Diggs. Like, look, you got my woman, I got yours. Now what? Because I told you guys before that Offset used to be a huge fan of Stefon Diggs, because y'all know he plays sports. He's a football player. And yeah, he used to be a huge fan of him. There's pictures of the two of them when they used to be cool. Offset was standing back smiling like he was just, you know, having a moment. And now that his now wife Cardi is dating Stefon Diggs, somebody who he looked up to and was, you know, a huge fan of, it's weird for him. I don't think he can stomach it. And now he's out here messing around with Stefon Diggs' ex-girlfriend. Weird, ain't it? Child. Lord. All right, let's move on. Shout out to one of my favorite artist, indie artist. Okay, she's an indie artist. I love her down. She don't get enough recognition. Miss India.Arie. I love her music. Okay, love her music. All right, I am not my hair. Love her. Shocks. India.Arie shocks with Father's Day revelation, said that her father was physically and sexually abusive towards her, you guys. She said that she's kept this secret for over 45 years. So yeah, while everybody on Father's Day was saying Happy Father's Day and talking about how great their father was, she came out to reveal a secret that she's been holding on to for 45 years. Imagine the pain, the agony, the embarrassment that she's felt, you know, kind of going back and forth within herself about you know, maybe putting this out about her father. This had to be very hard for her to deal with, probably seeing him and this being in the back of her mind of what he's done to her. But yeah, so she put it out there that her father was physically and sexually abusive to her, and she's held on to that for 45 years. So she dropped that information on Father's Day. All right, so they said India.Arie dropped a bombshell accusation against her dad and retired NBA star Ralph Simpson, you guys, on Father's Day, which was June 15th. What y'all think about that? I did not know that her dad was Ralph Simpson either. Wow. So yeah, she put that out there. Prayers to India.Arie for dealing with this. I hope that she's getting the necessary therapy that she needs. Okay. Y'all know a lot of people, a lot of these, especially they say comedians, a lot of them are very funny, and they get a lot of they reach and they pull from the pain that they've dealt with in their life to be as funny as they are. A lot of artists as well, who are great artists, they deal with and they pull from a lot of the pain probably that they've never shared before, or that they've dealt with or is dealing with in order to be great artists. Okay. Yeah. So shout out to them for that. Shout out to them for that. And shout out to India.Arie. I love her. anytime I hear her song, I'd be like, oh my God. I'm a huge fan of India.Arie. So shout out to her for being transparent and talking about that, because you never know, your story can help somebody else. Okay. You never know how much your story and what you're dealing with, what you're afraid to talk about and embarrassed to talk about, your story, you talking about it could actually get somebody else to open up and talk about what they're dealing with, because they may not know how to come forward and say, hey, this happened to me as a child or as an adult or at any point in time in your life. It's embarrassing, especially when someone is close to you that's supposed to be your father, who's supposed to love you, who violates you in that way. So the fact that she was able to talk about that and open up about it, I'm sure that lifted a huge weight off her shoulders for holding that secret for 45 years. That's huge. So shout out to India.Arie for that, honey. We love you, girl. All right. Yes, I do. Kim Zolciak, child, is in the news again. Y'all know she's getting ready to be on Trader, so she's about to start making some money. Good for her, because baby, she's in a lot of trouble. Lord. Let's talk about it. Yes, honey, Kim, that is sad, ain't it? It is. So prayers for India.Arie, honey. Prayers for her. I love her. Kim Zolciak's money woes revealed, you guys. She is $1.8 million in taxes and fees trouble with the IR and the damn S. All right. Yes. How you owe $1.8 million? Somebody else. Oh, we're gonna talk about it later though. Ooh. So says it. Whoa, child. Whoa. That's Kim, child. What's the song? The ring didn't mean nothing. That's Kim. Let me stop. All right, so Kim Zolciak, child, may need to borrow money from her daughter Ariana Bierman again, honey, as she owes $1.8 million in taxes and other fees. All right, shout out to the Daily Mail and shout out to the Real Housewives Zone. All right. Damn, Kim. Now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum has already had her house taken away from her, and now she's accumulated a shocking amount of debt and owes people, including her attorneys and credit card companies, nearly $2 million in total. Now, it says that the total amount she currently owes is $1.8 million, according to various court filings and tax liens, child. Ooh. Now, however, in my Kimmy voice, the number could be higher due to accrued interest and other late fees. It says that the amount that Kim, as well as other former Atlanta Falcons defensive linemen owe to the government is 1.1 million, child, which has yet to be paid off. Damn. Now the Biermans also owe Simmons Bank rather $226,836.22 plus additional costs after a default judgment was ordered by a judge in October of 2023. However, as of October of 2024, a FIFA filing obtained by DailyMail.com was issued since they failed to pay the principal amount of $226,836.22 plus foreclosure fees of $1,071.57, attorney's fees of $1,945.31, interest of $178, and court costs of $332, totaling a $231,353.61. Damn. And it continues where she owes and owes and owes with liens and liens and liens. All right. According to she and Croy, they are not paying their bills because they don't have it. But she may have it here soon because, as I told you guys, she is back on our TV screens. She is going to be on the upcoming season of the show Traitors on Bravo. So shout out to Andy Cohen for squeezing her in there and seeing that Kim is sinking, honey, and she is sinking fast. So she will hopefully have this money to pay it, and hopefully she doesn't gamble it up because y'all know she does have a gambling problem. Okay. Y'all said don't be tardy for the party. I don't know. In the back of my mind, I keep thinking about when Kim got up there, child, and she was practicing her song. Okay, the ring didn't mean a thing. She'd get ready to perform live, and she was singing, and Nene was sitting there, and Kim was singing all off key, and Nene was doing this like. Those were good. Those were the good seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene and Kim going back and forth. Baby, I lived for that. Did y'all hear me? Because Nene was mad because Kim was supposed to have her own the damn song, Don't Be Tardy for the Party. But she told her, no, this is going to be a solo thing. I don't need you no more, Nene. So Nene became the pettiest biatch that she could be. All right. But Kim, girl, I hope you got your scooter. Kim, where is your scooter, girl? So you can get on down there to the bank and pay that money. Get on your scooter and skirt on down there, girl, and pay that money. Because these people, girl, they want their money, okay? Oh, Lord, let's get off you, girl. I'll be crying, too. See Kim right here crying, baby. I'd be crying too if I owe that much. 1.8 million, bitch. Yeah. And I ain't even no crier. All right. Let's get into these two dodo birds. I hate I even add them to my show. All right, Giselle and damn Robin Dixon from Real Housewives of Potomac. They had something to say about Real Housewives of Atlanta rather. Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon weigh in on Kenya Moore not being invited to the reunion. Why you care, Robin? Were you invited back to Real Housewives of Potomac, but you gonna sit your ass up on the podcast and talk about who wasn't invited somewhere? Didn't you get fired? Okay, did Juan invite you to the bedroom, or y'all still sleeping in separate rooms? Holla back. Oh, okay. Let's get into it, girl. Shout out to No Chaser TV, because that's what we saw, girl. Okay. Oh Lord, let's get into it.
That is very.
And then Kenya wasn't at the reunion.
No.
Like, and she kind of like made an announcement saying like she was uninvited to the reunion or something. Like, but I didn't I didn't expect to see her at the reunion.
No, I didn't expect to see her either. I mean,
we didn't expect to see you be fired, but you were. Continue.
Listen, I think that if they would have known that this girl wasn't coming, yes, I'm sure they would have called Kenya and been like, hey, just come give your point of view, maybe. I don't know. Or at this point, everyone could give their point of view of what happened.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the other ladies have something to say.
Yeah.
Like, Kenya, you were wrong for that or whatever. Or it just would have even given Kenya the opportunity to apologize if she wanted to apologize. Just state your case.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
I guess it would have been nice to give her the opportunity just to speak on it, apologize.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, give a statement, something, and just be done with that. So that would have been nice to give her the opportunity to do that. So,
yeah.
You know, and it seems like Kenya's been like deeply affected by this whole experience.
Yes,
you know?
no, totally.
Yeah.
Because I think that, she didn't feel supported. Everybody gets in their feelings when they feel like they're not being protected or supported.
Right.
And, Kenya has made it known, like, she didn't feel protected by the production company.
That's a hot mess.
That is very much a hot mess.
And then Kenya wasn't at the reunion.
No.
Like, and she kind of like made an announcement saying like she was uninvited to the reunion or something. Like, but I didn't expect to see her at the reunion.
No, I didn't expect to see her either. I mean, listen, I think that if they would have known that this girl wasn't coming, yes, I'm sure they would have called Kenya and been like, hey, just come give your point of view.
No. Okay. If they want her to be there, she'd have been there. Y'all the two less relevant people on the damn show. Well, Robin, you ain't even on the damn show no more. All right. Bravo ain't thought about putting you nowhere. Now, I did see she might have been on Traders or was on Traders, but nobody really cares about you, Robin, anymore. Okay. You and Juan with that fake ass storyline, y'all ran out and got married, and y'all really still not together like that. You married on paper, but Juan is doing what he wants to do. And Robin, you sitting at home still taking care of the boys. It's a sad situation. Okay. You the last person need to be sitting up talking about where somebody needs to be, Robin. You need to be at a therapist's office so that they can evaluate your ass and figure out why the hell you keep staying with a nigga who keep disrespecting you publicly. Why is your husband sitting at a nail salon with another woman? Why was your husband sitting at a damn laundromat with another woman, her leg thrown up over him? Okay, when your leg should have been over him. Why was your husband mentioned in a whole lawsuit with a college where boys were being violated? These are questions that you still have not answered to, Robin. And when they asked your ass something about it, I can't speak on that because that's for Juan to talk about. Girl, shut your ass up, child. Shut up, child. And Giselle, you too. Sweet Essence already said that she noticed that Giselle went out here and got a boob job. And I said that I feel like she should have put that money toward that damn trap house that she went out here and got. Okay. Yeah, you the only housewife that I've seen on this damn show that live like you like your ass is in the hood. Ain't nothing wrong living in the hood. That's where you can afford to stay. Fine for you. But girl, how long you been on this season since the damn show started, Real Housewives of Potomac, and you keep taking the cameras over there to that damn trap house, going down in the damn ditch where these girls messing up their good old red bottoms trying to come to your front door down there with this raggedy ass house where you don't put this thrifty ass, cheap ass rooms to go furniture up in that bitch. Okay, you are supposed to be a millionaire. Don't you have your baby daddy got a mega church? Oh girl. Oh, okay, girl. Why are you out here living like this? Okay. Why are you living as such, girl? I don't know. These two get on my nerves because they want to be relevant so bad and don't nobody give no about y'all, including starting with me. All right. We don't, girl. Moving on. Let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Now, I like Phaedra. I feel like Phaedra is a wonderful mother. Okay, now she's a little messy. She is a little messy. She has some reads sometimes that don't really land like they need to. But when it comes to her boys, we love it. All right. Now Phaedra supports her sons. This is a sneak peek for an episode coming up, so we'll get to see her boys on the show. Phaedra supports her son Dylan, his passion for fashion as he prepares for his first fashion show. Okay, now he's learning to make clothes. I think that's a great thing. She's starting him young, teaching him how to manage a coin and make a coin. All right, so he will be debuting his fashion line coming up on the upcoming episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into it. They're so cute.
What's up? I don't think so. So this is where y'all are. What you working on?
I'm working on my wide leg cargos, snake skin for my lawn.
So are those for me?
No, that's a sample.
Okay. Life hasn't changed too much around here. I've been raising my 2 young kings. How do you greet Mr. President?
Hello, Mr. President.
I'm still in the funeral business, still a mortician, burying all the people who want to see Jesus beautifully. So how many services on the books for tomorrow?
About 13.
Oh, wow. You know, I'm a Reiki healer as well.
You're a Reiki healer too?
Yeah, I'm a Reiki healer. I became a certified Reiki healer a couple of years ago. You've never had a crystal in your vagina? Maybe it's only me. You're starting to get orders. What's the big picture?
What am I doing with the company, or what do I see myself doing?
Apollo and I have a very good co-parenting relationship. Now that the boys are older, I feel like I have given them the foundation. They are great students. They are gentlemen. I want them to understand integrity and work ethic. What's the whole plan?
Like, the place to get shipped out the orders?
Your warehouse? So you go get a warehouse?
Yeah.
Dylan loves fashion, and he wanted bell-bottom pants. However, for his size, they didn't sell it. I said, why don't I get you a sewing machine, and you learn how to sew them yourself?
These are my cheetah print, flare joggers, wide leg.
And literally the rest is history. You gonna help him with the company? What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll be his manager and financial advisor.
Aiden, on the other hand, is very much a politician, similar to his mom. He's got a way with words.
I'd want 10% of the deals.
No, you got 3%. 2 final offer.
2? He loves to make money.
What do I see myself doing?
Apollo and I have a...
Ooh, so what y'all think about it?
Money. So we got that honestly. So, this weekend, we're going to have something at the showroom, at the vault, and it's going to be a black glove service shopping affair.
Oh, yeah!
What does that mean? That means you can come into the vault, when we have all the furs. We're going to do a presentation. Dylan, Miss Scotty would love for you to showcase some of your pants with the furs.
Yay!
Congrats, boy, congrats. This is for all of our very elite clients.
This is perfect marketing. Perfect.
Now, Designer King, will you be able to make your pants in time?
Yes.
This presentation, I chose 3 male models.
Ooh.
Maybe you make me a pair and I'll wear a pair.
Nah, we good.
You a hater. Money. So we got that honesty.
So cute. I'm a boy mom, so I get it. They so cute. I love the way she's teaching them now how to be entrepreneurs. That's important. Okay. Yeah, we pay our son to do chores, and I'm trying to teach him how to manage money and not to spend it all at one time. And yeah, he love me like, Mama, do you need me to do something else? Because he want to get that money. My son love money. I be like, not right now. Like, I don't need you to do nothing else right now. Thank you. But I guess it motivates him to want to help out a little bit more. So yeah, child, I'm like, we got to teach you how to, cut the grass. You want to earn some more money. So he be like, okay, how much you gonna pay me? You want to know how much you gonna pay him first. But child. All right, so guys, I got to spin the block because they just dropped something. I just got this alert, honey. Let me get into it, Jesus. Okay. Because Tyler, y'all, they released oh my God, they have released the court documents for Tyler and this lawsuit. And baby, when I tell y'all this shit is, oh my God, I gotta spin the block. It would be remiss if I don't. We gotta read this, child. Lord. See, Tyler, so you sitting on the porch singing, and this shit done came out. Now I'm gonna have to read it, Lord. Let me go ahead and screenshot it so I can make it big. Lord. Hold on. So yes, in the middle of me Trying to move on to something else, child. This damn lawsuit done hit our damn airways, and now we got to read it. Because Tyler, he might get this money up out of you. I'm sorry. He might get this money, honey. I am. Let me turn this way. Can I do it? Let's see. All right, so anyway, we're gonna read it. So as you guys can see on my screen, it says that hit the G spot and they go crazy. It says that Tyler Perry allegedly asked actor Derek Dixon if he was a bottom while pressuring him on the set. Now, while we're at work, don't be asking me my sexual position while I'm at work. I ain't thinking about that. I'm trying to get a coin. Tyler Perry, it's like you were coming on too strong. Now, shout out to It's On Site because this just dropped, y'all. All right. Ooh, this just dropped, Lord. We about to read it. Now, Derek Dixon is not holding back in the lawsuit against Tyler Perry. Now, according to court documents, that Perry allegedly told him when you hit the G spot right on these bottoms, child. Ooh, not a strong bottom like TD Jakes, allegedly. They go crazy. How you know, Tyler? Catch that. And they asked if Dixon was a top or a bottom. Why you want to know? Now, said that Dixon claims that Perry used his influence on the Oval child to control him, applying pressure to quit his other job and pushing for his asexual dynamics. He says that Perry hinted that rejecting him could get him cut, girl, from the show entirely. Now, Perry allegedly says that he gives and gets nothing in return, implying Dixon owed him sex. Girl, let's get into these damn so this is where I'm reading from. I have it on the screen so y'all can see it. I'm gonna read it from my phone because I gotta blow it up. It's kind of small. Okay, y'all ready for this? Child. All right, hold on. I'm trying to make it bigger so I can turn it. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, as you guys can see on the screen, because baby, they just dropped it. All right, so exclusively for Perry. Says that Perry was not able to control Dixon so long as Dixon had a secondary income that was providing for his basic needs. All right. This is from court documents. All right. That was just released for this $260 million lawsuit that Mr. Derek filed against Perry. So this is the transcript. Says that number 75. This is weird how they numbered it. But anyway, once Dixon quit his job due to his role on the Oval, Perry started getting more and more personal with Dixon, knowing that Dixon was not under his control. It goes on to say that Perry would often say things like, I give and I give and I give, and no one ever does anything in return for me. It says that no one ever gives me what I want or what I need, implying that Dixon was not giving him sex. Perry started asking Dixon about Dixon's asexual preferences and what role Dixon took on, okay, when engaging in asexual acts. Example, meaning whether he was a top or a bottom, which in asexual terms means whether Dixon preferred to give or receive the anal of the sex, child. Get the fuck out of here. It said that Perry further indicated to Dixon that he had sex with men before and that he was a top. So Tyler Perry is a top, child. He likes to give. Said that Perry further told Dixon that when you have a big DICK and when you hit the G spot right on these bottoms, they go crazy. Child, Lord. Says that Perry further told the plaintiff that he wanted a man who was in a relationship with another individual, but with whom he could be emotionally involved and engage in asexual acts with. Said that like a friend with benefits relationship, because Perry did not have time to deal with the emotional aspects of a relationship, only the physical. So he didn't have time to be going through all that crying there. Can you call me? Bring that ass and get on the fuck up out of here. That's what Perry wanted. All right, so that despite these comments, Dixon knew that the full-throated refusal, hold up now, not the full-throated, knew that the full-throated refusal would land him in the doghouse and might result in his role being cut from the Oval, all right, for not giving the oral. So he's going to be cut from the Oval for not giving the oral, Lord. Said that fearing that the career or that his career would end before it began, says that Dixon, let me move that up, put up with these comments and continue to maintain that he was not the asexual type. Said that on or around March of 2020, said that Dixon received the script for The Oval, said that he was written in as a season regular and was therefore expected to quit his job with legendary events. It says that Dixon's career was written as a gay, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay. Says that more importantly, at the end of the season, his character would be shot 4 times or pow 4 times in the chest. Says that Dixon felt that this was a way for Perry to test Dixon out for a year and to see if he would be loyal to Perry. It goes on to say that when Dixon asked Perry about the powing, said that Perry indicated that if Dixon did a good job, do they have more? That I guess he would bring him back, because we just read this yesterday. But that's all they have uploaded on this. Now I got to go search because I want to see if there's more. So do y'all hear this? So they're saying that Tyler Perry told this guy, Dixon, that he was a top and that he was looking for someone that was already in a relationship, and he just wanted to have sex with said person. He didn't want to be in a committed relationship. He preferred someone who was already in a relationship that he could sneak around with, and because he didn't want to deal with the emotional aspects of said situationship. You guys hear this? Oh my God.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Per. Allegedly. Allegedly. Per.
Child, Lord. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about this? This was just dropped, okay? This was just dropped. Oh my God, Tyler Perry. Lord, oh Lord. Let me get to the comments because I gotta see what y'all think, child. What do y'all think? What do y'all say? Carrie, you're so seriously animated. Says that laughing my butt off with the boy. Child, y'all know I gotta get into it, honey. Child, I gotta get into it. What do y'all think about this? This is juicy, right? Lord, and I just got the alert, honey. I said, baby, we're not gonna breeze past this, and this ain't gonna be no pop-in, baby. We're gonna talk about this now. What do y'all think about this update on the Tyler Perry case, Lord? All right. So now I'm gonna be searching, baby, because I gotta find out what the hell else is going on in this Tyler Perry situation, Lord. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save you. Y'all, Tyler Perry is a hot damn mess. Oh, that's something else. Okay. I was trying to see if we had something else. I don't see nothing else, y'all. Oh my God. All right, but let's continue because I gotta get out of here, Law. I gotta get out of here. But yeah. So let's get into some Stormy news. Let's get into some Stormy news, child. Because child. We gotta talk about this. We get to the end of the show, guys. I think I got like 2 more topics. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we got 2 more topics and then we out of here. All right, let's get into some Stormy news. Shout out to Hannah Grace. If you guys don't watch her because she does have some great stuff. Shout out to one of my subbies who sent this to me this morning. Said, Caramel, can you please add this to Car Chronicles? Because the peoples need to know about this. Y'all know I do cover anything related to Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, really anything dealing with reality TV. I kind of cover that. But in this particular segment, we got to talk about Stormy because she is in a lot of trouble, you guys. Stormy might be facing some jail time if she don't get her shit together. Now, I don't know what the hell Kyle is, Kyle. I know you and Stormy, y'all don't fool with each other no more, but we might need you to come on Bike. That's BYKE, okay? Yeah, I can't talk to you now. I'm lying. So Stormy, honey, Stormy is in a lot of trouble. Stormy still has a $3 million federal tax lien on her, you guys, dating all the way back to 2016. Now, Stormy could be facing a little jail time because she ain't been paying her damn taxes. Now, her ass been flying all over the world and she ain't paying no damn taxes. Okay, she done been around the world and ain't paid her damn taxes, and the federal government is after her ass. Now they said that the feds is coming for Stormy's properties, you guys. They are on her ass. They are coming for her properties. Now y'all know she had a tax lien on her house over there in Huntsville a while back because she ain't pay her shit. Now she's right back in trouble again, and she's $3 million behind in the federal tax in her federal taxes, and they have now put a lien on her damn properties, you guys. They said that the feds are coming for her properties to settle the amount of the $3 million that is owed. They said that the taxes go all the way back, and they are 1040 taxes, okay, from 2016 all the way up to 2023 is what she owes. What they calculate in terms of, what is it? What did they charge, child? Of course, the taxes, and then y'all know they add how it accrue. Okay, it's the back taxes that she owes and accrued late fees and shit like that. Okay, so it's $3 million to be exact in terms of what they're saying that she owes. Now, Stormy been taking foreign trips. She been buying foreign cars. She just purchased that huge, that brand new Tesla truck. Okay, which she was online bragging about that. She just moved into a bigger warehouse. Okay, she probably owed on the last warehouse because 2 other warehouses that she was said to have moved from, she owed back rent in those as well. Stormy, I don't know what it is about you where you don't pay your fucking bills, but you like to be on social media bragging and being very braggadocious about you buying this and buying that. She just purchased a $500,000 machine where she just moved into the new warehouse. I'm getting ready to show y'all that she's supposed to be making her damn body butter, aka country crock butter, on this damn machine, saying that she make all her stuff in-house. Okay, so I don't know what the hell is going on with her, but let's go ahead and show y'all this so that we can bring you guys up to date on what Stormy is doing right now. Okay,
New warehouse, who it is? Your girl so happy. Listen, my machinery done came that we had fabricated for the body glaze. Child, we are about to move into a 50,000 square foot warehouse. Our current one is 30,000. Y'all, look at this warehouse. This warehouse is absolutely insane. I cannot wait to get up in here because let me tell you something. When that new body glaze line came, I said, it's time to go. Oh, time to go. Because if y'all don't know, we do all of our fulfillment ourselves. That means we shipping 60 to 100,000 orders out ourselves every single month on your process. That's a pro tip right there. Own as much as your process as you possibly can. Pro tip. Remember that. Now, this machine was a hell of an investment. It costs over $500,000 every dime well spent, because with this machine, we're going to be able to make hundreds of thousands of body glaze every single month, and we need that because we're expanding. Now, this is a little bit how it works. The jars are filled using these pistons right here going down the line. Chugga, 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 chugga. And as it get on down the line, y'all, it go through a proprietary cooling process. Glaze, one thing y'all don't know about body glaze, glaze got to cool at a certain temperature. You know, we done seen the dupes. We done seen the, you know, the ones who do it. But it's every single detail is so intense. Every little minute thing is so intricate. That's why body glaze feel how it feels. That's why it looks how it looks. That's why it smells the way that it smells.
That's why it's burning people's skin, because I done played it for y'all over here on my channel. Okay, now I see y'all putting it in there. Where's her chemist? Because she did say she had a chemist that did all of her stuff and everything was made in-house. Now you done went out and purchased a machine worth $500,000 when you could have put that towards them damn taxes to chop that bill down so the IRS don't be putting a lien on your shit out here. While you out here bragging about you doing so well and moving into a bigger warehouse. If you're making that much more business, and I'm not saying your business is not flourishing, where are you putting the money? Where is the money going? If you know you owe back taxes, why ain't you paying it? But then you're taking the money and you're spending it on new Tesla trucks, flying to India, going to China, and you just posted that you're ready to go on a nice new vacation. Like, girl, when you gonna pay your fucking bills? Like, how do you rest at night knowing that the IRS got liens on your shit? That's weird. Let's continue.
When I tell you, if you ain't never tried nobody glaze, honey, you are missing out. This is an experience. This is the industry disruptor. This product gonna be here decades, centuries from now, right? Because it's just that good. Fragrance and formula, benefits and scents. And when I say we built this from the ground up, we built this from the ground up. Pure. No warehouse, who it is.
Right. Usually when they put a lien on your shit, that's because you have not reached out to them and try to make any type of payment arrangement, nothing. Like, you've been ignoring the IRS, because they will send you a message. They will send you letters and shit that you know, hey, this is what you owe. All right, you don't reach back out. You don't call them to make no arrangements. Okay, this is what you owe. They keep reaching out to you. The IRS will work with you if you work with them. All right, they'll let your ass get on a payment plan and let you pay your shit off. But obviously, it's giving you running around saying that you done made $1 million here on TikTok. You made $1 million there. Like, every time you go on TikTok, you say, I'm the top earner, $1 million here. We made $3 million on TikTok. Why you ain't shooting none of that over to the IRS? Okay. You ain't asked people like Lauryn Hill, Wesley Snipes. Let's even talk about Peter Thomas' ass, who is sitting in prison right now, who did not pay his damn taxes, his employees, and everything else. Now, Kyle done came through here and got your shit out of the red and back into the green so that you can be out here operating in business again and doing well and making more money. And you ain't pay him. The same person who helped you. Stormy, I feel like Stormy likes the idea of making money, but she don't put it where it needs to go. That's not business sense. That's not a great business sense. That's not a great business person, because you still have orders, and I'm going to keep saying it. You still have orders that you still got to send out to people all the way back from Black Friday. Black Friday is November. Bitch, we approaching Black Friday again. And people from Black Friday of 2024 still have not received orders. Okay. You need to fix this child because $3 million behind the feds, honey, want their fucking money. They want their money, and you all on the internet talking about you got $1 million here, $1 million there. They like, don't worry about it, bitch. We ain't sending you another letter. What we will do is go ahead and put a lien on your property and on everything that you own. So while you out here bragging about this, and this, we've already talked about her owing loans that she have not paid. Stormy stay in court for not paying people. But then you could pay bloggers $4.99 to be doing your dirty work as well. That $4.99. And there was several payments paid. Okay. And y'all know who it is. I ain't even gonna say if you know. Shit. If you got $4.99 to be paying a month to bloggers, then you got $4.99 to shoot that shit to the IRS. Ain't no fucking way. I couldn't sleep at night if I knew who I owed $3 million to the fucking feds and I ain't paying them. Girl, you better run that money. Now you got liens on your property. So yeah. Stormy has federal tax liens dating all the way back, you guys, from 2016. We in 2025, bitch, all the way up to 2023, where she's not paid the IRS and they want their fucking money. So they're going to start selling your properties here real soon. That house down there and that beautiful home that we saw in Love and Marriage Huntsville going to probably be sold soon if you do not pay the IRS. Your cars, that Tesla truck that you paid, that your husband gave you for your birthday, that you put on the social media because you don't think the feds watching. They are. Everything that you've accumulated and or owned, they get ready to take it. That Tesla truck about to be gone. That warehouse, everything that you own, that $500,000 machine that you done went on social media bragging about, they about to take that shit. You ain't gonna be able to make no more body butter. I don't know what to tell you, sis. And I don't never like to see a black woman go down like that. But Stormy, you too braggadocious to not handle your fucking business. You put too much on the internet to be on the feds, okay? I'm just saying, sis, I don't know. Everything that you own, them Louboutins, your red bottoms, your expensive bags, they don't give a fuck. Whatever they can get money out of to satisfy that bill is what they gonna do. And it's a shame. It's a shame. We don't hear about this from India.Arie. I ain't heard nothing about this from Mel. People like talk about Mel. Mel is working in the basement of her home. That's a tax write-off. She ain't jumping from warehouse to warehouse steady creating debt. I tell you that shit. She's still pushing them orders out. I tell you that shit. I don't really see no comments or people reviews of Melody out here not sending people their orders and Melody's products burning people's skin. But we do hear it from 7th Avenue Beauty over here. I mean, not 7th Avenue, but we do hear it from Canvas Beauty over there. Okay. I ain't heard Melody out here getting sued by the feds and the IRS out here, and the IRS putting liens on her shit. But we keep hearing it on you, Stormy. But people like to glorify and say, Stormy is doing better than Mel. Stormy is going to India. Stormy is #1 on TikTok. Okay. But you also #1 down there at the IRS office too, bitch. So I'm just saying, and I ain't trying to compare people. I'm just saying, we keep hearing this about you, Stormy. You need to get your shit together. You need to get somebody who can help you with your business so that you can make better business decisions. You had Kyle, who was the best person that worked with you to get you out of that funk that you were in, and you fucked up your situation with him. And now Kyle don't even want to fuck with you. You had to pay him millions in order to fix that situation with you and him. And you needed him in your corner. You cannot keep screwing over people that you hire to come in and help you. I mean, hell, what's old boy Tiffany husband from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Big Lou ain't even working over there with you no more. I don't know how that situation panned out or why he chose to leave, but you hired him to come in to help turn your shit around. He done up and left. So it seems like everybody that you hire don't stay too long. They don't stay too long. And now you're facing this $3 million. Shout out again to Hannah Grace. I'm going to give her the credit on that. And shout out to my subby for sending me that this morning, because I had already had my show together, but I said, I'll go ahead and add it because it's some hot news, that I know everybody will be able to use with this. But yeah, as you guys may know, Stormy is in a $3 million federal tax lien with the government, the federal government, child, dating all the way back from 2016 up to 2023, where they get ready to start taking her properties if she don't pay off this $3 million very, very soon. What do y'all think about that news? All right, let's move on to some Love and Marriage Huntsville, some more Love and Marriage Huntsville news. As you guys know, for those of you that's going to be still watching the show, it is what it is, child. The show, they're saying, is coming back. Marcus Burns, which is the showrunner for Love and Marriage Huntsville, is out in Detroit with the cast. Most of the cast are there in Detroit filming because Tisha and Marcel and them, they, I guess, want to talk about where Marcel and them is from, Pontiac, Michigan, which they are not. They're from a small city, I told y'all yesterday, outside of Pontiac, Michigan. But Marcus Burns is with the cast while they're out at some club in Detroit, where they are filming. Maurice with his drunk ass, okay, DUI Reese is sitting there with trying to hide it in his hand, a shot, okay? He's sitting with a shot. I hope he got a designated driver or you're going to be on DUI number 2. But let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Go ahead and show y'all this because they are still in Detroit. Tisha, Kimmy is there. Maurice is there. Marceau is there. Love and Marriage Huntsville production, they are there as well. Chen and Ken, they there as well. Let's continue. All right. All right. Shout out to Marceau. That look like what's his name? I can't remember his name from Love and Marriage Detroit. Why Marceau got on that hot ass hoodie? Bravo, that's the guy. Bravo, that's Bravo from Love and Marriage Detroit, okay? Because he and Marceau are real cool like that, okay? That's Bravo from Love and Marriage Detroit, if for those of you who didn't know. He does own a night spot in Detroit, so I think they're at his place, at his club. I think that's who they linked up with. So, yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville, they are currently filming in Detroit right now, and Marcus Burns and all of them are out there, which is the showrunner for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tisha and all them are there. They just showed them flying out the other day. Kimmy, like I said, she's out there, and Chen and Ken, they out there, and a few other people as well. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let's play it one more time. All right, so yeah, let's stop sharing. But that's what's going on with that. Maurice out there, child, trying to hide that. We see you, Maurice. We see you holding that shot. I hope your ass got a designated driver, so we don't hear about you again. Your next storyline be another damn DUI. All right, but what y'all think about it? I don't know why Marceau got that hot ass hoodie on in the middle of June. That's another thing, okay? You should have had on one of them black t-shirts because that's all he wears. But anyway, that hot ass damn, I know his ass was musky up under there in that damn club. Up in the club in a damn hoodie in the middle of June. That's not the move, but go off, sir. All right, but that's our show, guys. Let me get back to my main screen because I got to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, please don't forget, nobody watching that trash. Right, okay. Well, y'all know I got to give y'all the news. All right, whether you're watching it or not, whatever's going on, I got to put it out there for those of you that's going to watch. I know some people still going to be watching, some people that are not. My job is just to bring you the news, all right? I'm not trying to tell you who to watch, what to watch. I'm just going to bring you news. You make this decision on your own, all right? But let's get out of here. Thanks for the 485 watching me, all right? Love you guys down so much for supporting. Thank you, Bill Wilson, KBR Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you so much for modding. Thank you, Rose Olmstead, Truth TV Podcast. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you also. Who else I see here? Hold on. I'm trying to make my little note, child. Thank you, Sunny Days. Thank you, Sunny Days. For being here. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Messy Hills ATL, Boss Lady and Girlfriend Chronicles, Love Seen Heard. Thank you, Schoolboy, if you're in the house, thank you for being here as well. Aries Love, if you're here, thanks for being here. Confessions with Nikki G, if you're here. I'm just calling out usuals that are usually here. Somebody else that I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Simple Mom and TV. If you're here, thank you so much for being here as well. Did I miss somebody? Mods, please let me know before we get out of here, okay? I'm trying to get all of my my people. All right. Did I say Purple Unicorn? Yeah, I think that's it. Aries Love, if you're here, thanks for being here as well. Let's get out of here, guys, because I gotta go. Great show per usual, Carrie. Thank y'all so much. All right, please don't forget to tap that like if you did not do it on your way in. No problem, do it on your way out. For those of you still not getting your notifications, please go back, tap that subscribe again, go back and resubscribe to the channel. Tap that notification bell so that you will not miss any videos and or posts that come from this channel, okay? Please also, if you can, guys, please go over because I'm getting ready to start posting on my other channel because I need to do something with it because damn, I done had it for a little minute and I post periodically, but I need to go back to posting again. So that is my really page. I'm getting ready to start doing some stuff, probably some shorts to kind of get it rolling. But please go over and subscribe to that channel for me, guys, if you can. If you've not done so, please go over to my other channel and subscribe. That's the link. I just dropped it to my really page. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Love y'all down. Tell a friend to come on over to the Rhoa Show if you guys can, and subscribe and support the channel as well. All right, thank you to all of my Caramelians. Everybody, child, thank y'all all. If nothing else, honey, let's get out of here and let's go. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want.